Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture, as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Benfica have it back and can go again. Looking for the run.
Is there any support? He might not need it. It's a mighty effort. Good stop. Oh, and again. He's delivered all right.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kukçu. No, that's been intercepted. Riquelme. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Kukçu. Florentino Luis. Bruma. Now it's Bruma. Bruma. Koke.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Now Riquelme.
Heads it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Gallagher. Otamendi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alvarez.
Real chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Koke.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Koke.
Bruma. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kukçu with a definite fell there.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Alvarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now, who's going to be first to this?
And he was alert to it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Has a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Great chance here from position A1.
Alvarez!
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Kukçu.
Di Maria.
And that's another good win of the ball. Half an hour played now. Kukçu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Forlan. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
This is promising.
Alvarez.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He could be in here. Can he finish?
Oh, that wasn't far away.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Kukçu.
Di Maria. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Llorente. Griezmann. Alvarez. Riquelme.
Forlan. Forlan!
Florentino Luis. Bruma. Florentino Luis. Kukçu. That's a good ball out wide. Kukçu. Here's Bruma.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruma. The fullback is in acres of space.
He gets big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
He won't be happy with that one. And the first half is done. So your views on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now it's Forlan. He's gone for goal! The message is clear, none shall pass. Bruma. Shot Alvarez! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cleared without hesitation. Gallagher. Riquelme.
And that could set him on his way. That's a nicely measured pass. Decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruma.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Kokchu. Di Maria. Good spot, he's seen the run. Terrific header! It's there!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's a sharp little ball here. Bruma.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
60,179.
Riquelme. Showing great feet there. Stood up well to him there. Bruma. Florentino Luis.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the ball is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Antonio Silva gets across to intercept that.
Forlan. And he's in on... There's the hit! He scores! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So now the difference is 3.
Bruma. Well timed, excellent interception. Alvarez. Kokchu.
And it's Di Maria. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Gallagher.
Now it's Forlan. He's got away. Oh, that's a key interception. Front-footed pressing going on here. Llorente. And that has left him in a heap.
Gallagher.
And a header! No mistake! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
To Paul! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Atletico. Short changes him with that pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Di Maria. Di Maria going face-to-face with his great rival. Benfica looking to pass their way through. Witsel. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Threads one in. Oh, this is a great position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Di Maria. Swung over. Atletico. It's run loose here. Azpilicueta cuts it out. Riquelme. Now it's Correa. Now that looks a decent ball. Antonio Silva gets across and deals with it.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best. Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Florentino Luis. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
4 extra minutes added on. Llorente. Great ball if he can get there. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Riquelme having a look. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, denied at the last. Di Maria. And it's Pelotti. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Correa. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The whistle has gone and it is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
And already we're underway here.
Gets his pass away. Griezmann. Hernandez. That is ended up in no man's land.
And they're quick to get it back. Picked out brilliantly.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Stepanenko. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Showing good feet. Yarmolenko. That's Malinovsky. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. First quarter of an hour gone.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And it's Shevchenko. He's through here. Good read, needed to be. Looking for options for movement. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Good effort from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Stepanenko. Now that looks a decent ball. And that could set him on his way. Shevchenko hits one! And we have our very first corner. Malinovsky goes short. Header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Yarmolenko. Malinovsky. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. And the finish! Goal! France! And France are in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here.
Shevchenko! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Griezmann! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Stepanenko. Malinovsky. Mudryk. No way through. And he was quick to react.
He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Stepanenko certainly could have and should have made more of that.
But it's Petit. Stepanenko. Mudryk. Malinovsky. Malinovsky.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Now it's Chouameni. Trump.
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
France go into the lead.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Malinovsky.
Shevchenko!
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave. And let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Look at the space here. Mbappe! In he goes again! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Malinovsky engages and forces him off the ball. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Ukraine really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Stood up well to him there.
Mbappe! And he's lost his man. Mbappe!
The attendance for this match was 71.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Passing nice and neat. Malinovsky.
Ukraine showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Shevchenko. Petit makes the interception. Saliba, gently done. And he's intervened well there. He's looking to set free a runner.
And that's been drilled in.
Chouameni delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Dembele. And he was alert to it. Malinovsky. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super find.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Malinovsky. Malinovsky was alert to the possibilities, but in the end... Mbappe! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Matvienko. Number 10, number
Mudryk.
26, Yarmolenko.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Number 9, substitution in progress.
Hernandez could move up a gear here. Barcola tries a shot! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like
Terrific header! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home was brilliant, but these home fans will... Malinovsky! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
But pour l'équipe d'Ukraine.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Shevchenko. He's picked his way through.
There's the hit!
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ukraine with the corner, they're first. France has the chance to go the other way. Now it's Dembele. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Ribéry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ukraine are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start.
Big chance! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
France get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Gets into some space. That's tidy. Now it's Malinovsky. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sabani. That has not gone well. Played into space out wide. Doué. Hernandez. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a sweet ball, that. Mudryk in acres of space out wide. Malinovsky. And that is a little undercooked. France do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Zabani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Stepanenko opts for safety. Ukraine finding their passes. Looks to the other side. And it's Ribéry. And here's Dembele. Yarmolenko. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not again. Got a shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Ribéry goes short. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko gets through on his own. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets his pass away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Yarmolenko. And it's Yarmolenko. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the runner. He's in plenty of space here. Now the chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Malinovsky. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And we hit half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Mudryk going face-to-face with his great rival. Shot could be... And it's in! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Malinovsky short changes him with that pass. Yarmolenko. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's managed to get free. Malinovsky looking to add to his goal. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Modric. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Now it's Ribery. And the finish! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest.
Decent hit! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Ukraine can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Tchouaméni unable to make it happen for all. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
Keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Modric. And here's Yarmolenko. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Modric. And he's on his way!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Modric. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Oh, perfectly measured that.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Malinovsky. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Saliba. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hernandez. That'll be a throw-in. Ukraine are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. No way through. Ribery. Oh, no joy this time.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That is a brilliant interception.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Malinovsky, and it's Shevchenko. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 minutes to be added on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The fullback is in acres of space here. Keeper sees it all the way. Can he spark a counter here? And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernando Torres.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Spread neatly. Al-Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Stepanenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
And
Shevchenko, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
It's a good foot in there. Right, Shevchenko.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, that's a key interception.
The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Danny Vivian promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's intervened well there.
Stepanenko.
Looking for the runner.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Malinovsky. Right, Shevchenko. Oh, that should get the job done.
Fernando Torres. And that's a throw-in.
Well, that has not gone well. He can run onto that.
Great hit! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
No, that's been intercepted.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Danny Vivian. Zabani gets over and intercepts. Malinovsky. And he's managed to get free. Yamal.
And that could set him on his way. No way through there.
Dink through. Malinovsky.
Ukraine truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And here's Shevchenko! And he comes up trumps again.
Shevchenko can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Carvajal, and there's green grass ahead of him.
In with a header!
He will be livid with himself.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Yamal has created one goal already.
Tries a shot! And it's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Chance to hits one! There's a goal! The second half sparks straight into life.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And that should be the keepers. He's had it taken off him. Yarmolenko. Ukraine do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Shot at goal! And yes, it's there!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Spain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Madrid.
The attendance for this match
He won't be happy with that one.
987.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive...
And the shot! It's in!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Ukraine get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A long ball by the goalkeeper. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any action?
And Torres!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Oh, no joy this time. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped.
Now the finish!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Stepanenko. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Fernando Torres. David Villa.
And he's on... Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And very quickly.
Can he finish? Dispatched clinically!
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
This is threatening to become a really good game. I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Ukraine are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That is good alertness.
Isco.
And that's an errant pass.
Spain probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Yarmolenko.
Pedri.
There will be
Now
5
it's
minutes
Torres.
added time.
Pedri.
Look, decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Pedri deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's got a side of goal!
Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And we're done. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Ukraine really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
With the father of a boy in
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. There could be trouble here. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's been given away. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I really like the look of this fella, Endrick, here. He's a great finisher, he's a great dribbler, he's a wonderful link-up player, he's a smart presser, he's capable of playing a bit deeper.
Goal, Ukraine! Ukraine have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Mudryk. Yarmolenko might just make this. Ukraine leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Stepanenko. Malinovsky.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Zabani kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ukraine are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Zabani. He might shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. In by Vinicius Junior, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, there's a probing ball. Stood up well to him there. Yarmolenko. Cafu. Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that is out of play. Mudryk. Beraldo calmly anticipates. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's onside. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ukraine clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Endrick in the hunt and looking threatening. Played back in. Now the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ukraine really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, super find. Real Vinicius Junior! Yarmolenko looking to add to his goal. Spread it left. Oh, no joy this time. Stepanenko. Malinovsky. Shevchenko. It's run loose here. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, easy pickings there. Endrick.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Keeper's dealt with that. Yarmolenko. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Ukraine head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And he's taking no chances there. Belletti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vinicius Junior.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Malinovsky. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's a key interception. Malinovsky. Mudryk. Ukraine just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Shorlinton. Belletti. And he was quick to react. Stepanenko. And it's Yarmolenko. 60 minutes played. And Shevchenko. Mudryk will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Picked out, and Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Malinovsky. That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Ukraine are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that's a good ball.
Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. He's got away.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And that should be the keeper's.
Mudryk. Now it's Malinovsky. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, well played, well played.
Stepanenko. Yarmolenko.
And he's managed to get free.
And here's Mudryk.
Mudryk really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 8.
Now he's off and running.
Zabani promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. In towards the middle.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
That's been intercepted.
Nice interception, well timed.
Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ukraine can consider themselves just about safe now.
Well read, nice interception.
And no, that is pretty much...
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
He's in plenty of space here.
Now it's Shevchenko.
Great hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
Mudryk.
That's been cut out, well played.
Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Bielski. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Cafu.
And we're done.
Ukraine can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Oh, Penda!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And that has been clubbed away.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Shevchenko is... And the shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand, and just listen.
Yarmolenko. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Oh, smashing header! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Ukraine are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Belgium clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Doku looking to get on the end of this. Two 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Malinovsky. Shot could be on.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Trossard, Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio tries making a foray down the right. Climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
Doku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Yarmolenko. Malinovsky. Oh, that's a key interception. Luca Bacchio looking to run onto it. Stepanenko. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. Trossard. Teat. Chance here to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Sabani. Stepanenko. It's a good run down the right. Malinovsky. Trossard. That's Luca Bacchio. It's a really well-measured ball, and it's lofted through here. So what can they make of this? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Malinovsky proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, Penda! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? He rises! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Openda clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Trossard. Played back in. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he has kept it out somehow.
De Bruyne is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. Mudryk. Stepanenko. Spread neatly. Yarmolenko. Burnau. Tielemans. Trossard. He could be in here. Mudryk. Passing nice and neat.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tielemans. Trossard. Oh, that's well spotted. Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Doku. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to
everybody, and please join
Ukraine
me in wishing
in
a
control
happy
at half-time,
wedding anniversary
2-0.
for one of our fan club members.
There's the start of the second half. Stepanenko. Luka Bacchio. Fiddles it through. Trossard. Swung in towards the middle. It was a good ball that, played into his feet.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne with the short one. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Great chance! Oh, he's been caught napping.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. That is good alertness. Trossard. Luka Bacchio. Trossard. Doku. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, shapes to shoot! Tielemans. There's the hit! Oh, that wasn't far away.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed...
Malinovsky! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Malinovsky. And here's Shevchenko. Belgium upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Mudryk wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Back into the middle. Teat.
De Bruyne.
And he's had it nicked away.
Belgium really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's certainly onside here. Yarmolenko is flagged offside.
Substitution for Belgium, number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Number 11.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Number 27, number 24, Onana, number 51, number 18, Lukaku. Substitution
one in.
taking place.
That is a great pick out.
He's had a hit! They've scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup...
It's Lukaku! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Mudryk. Fas does really well to win the ball there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Fas. Into the last 5 minutes. That has not gone well.
Foot in.
And he has been fouled there.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Trossard. That's a lovely, neat pass.
He's in plenty of space here. Goalkeeper's ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There they go, hunting again.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
Trossard, and the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now here's the delivery. He gets big! Goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
In areas shown on this map. Thank you for your
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Well, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite.
Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rivaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Nantes with the corner, they're first. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Ronaldinho certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Schneider, and it's good. Has a look and has a go. It's their first effort on goal.
Celtic just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Hernandez. Guti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hernandez. Nice big chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Schneider. Shevchenko succumbs to the pressure, and it's Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ronaldinho. Rivaldo. Rodri gets a foot in here. Rafinha. Now it's Ronaldinho.
That's good play from him. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he knocks it clear. Van Nistelrooy might just make this. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Schneider. Bigo takes control of it and he's on the move. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Cafu. Rivaldo.
Decent hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rodri. And it's Beckham. Defending here is really tight. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shot could be... Has a goal! Goal! Celtic!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Celtic are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears, and Van Nistelrooy! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Rivaldo, driving on and making good progress. Shevchenko, Sneijder, Van Nistelrooy. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Figo, Van Nistelrooy. Pass somewhat off target.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Now the finish!
Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. And Hernandez. Rivaldo. And that is a little undercooked. Bayer punts it upfield. Figo. And here's Shevchenko. Hernandez. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Chance here to counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, important interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Nantes really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Guti. Sneijder. Messi. Rivaldo. Rafinha. Ruben Neves, who does have an assist to his name. Messi. That is a great pick out. Sneijder. Sneijder looking to penetrate opposition lines. Figo. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
This Sneijder! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy. He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
What a throw in. He's had a fit.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
And he's going to have his name taken. So what can they conjure from this one?
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
That is some save from Khan.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, he's been flattened there. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Rafinha. Now it's Bellingham. Schneider. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. That's an errant pass. De Ligt. And it's Guti. Ruben Neves, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Hernandez. That's Rudiger. Hernandez. Ruben Neves. And here's Bellingham. Rafinha. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rivaldo.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And he's had it nicked away. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini. And it's Beckham. Cross flung in towards the middle. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Celtic! And they're back in front. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Changement. Le numéro 10.
Le numéro
Both sides then
80.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 5.
Celtic
Le numéro
get themselves into the
Le
lead.
numéro 20.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body
numéro
tires, the
15.
mind soon follows.
Le
So
numéro 9.
concentration is key
Le
from
numéro
here.
8. Totti.
Last-ditch
Le numéro
defending, but
23.
that'll do.
Le numéro 6. Attention.
Nantes really are
changement.
showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That has not gone well. Schneider.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's a decent clearance. Ferran Torres. Now there's a... Schneider! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Valverde. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Celtic certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Cafu.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Cafu. Totti. Romario. Oh, what? Tries a shot!
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Adams is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Schneider. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, what a climb! Deftly away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it is the
and
week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Nantes looking to pass their way through. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's...
Hits one! They've scored! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
After 7 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the
19.
script. And it's Rivaldo. He's looking to set free a runner. Di Maria. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played him through. He's had a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Nantes grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Rivaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. He has found the way through. Just the keeper to beat. Can he finish? Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a good foot in there. Di Maria. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's been shifted off it. Cafu. Güler. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hernandez. And it's Schneider. Cafu. Rivaldo. And he's managed to get free. Nicked it back promptly. Schneider! Oh, that was close. Ronaldinho. Fiddles it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Nantes clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's in space and looking for options. He's got the shot away! Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Schneider. This might... Can he put it away? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nantes with the corner, they're first. Tries a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Cafu. Schneider. And Rivaldo. And here's Shevchenko. Otamendi concedes a free kick for that. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Number 13, Schneider.
Nantes take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that's well seen too. And it's Figo. Cafu. Schneider. That is a great ball. Lavia. We are into overtime. That's a look and place it forward. Yamal. He might be in here. And this is Messi. There's the hit. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Hernandez. Schneider. Guti.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Somewhat off target. It's Ronaldinho! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
Please make
The
sure to
midway
watch the
point of the
screen
game.
for
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a
Department.
super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Nantes head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Well read, nice interception. Rivaldo. Guti. Back into the middle. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Otamendi. Di Maria. Here's a counter-attack chance for North Korea. Looking for the runner. Now it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a match we have.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Shevchenko. Yamal looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Nantes really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Looking for options for movement. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Yamal. And it's Rivaldo. Schneider. And here's Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. Big header! Oh, taken with style! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing.
The attendance for this match was 80,953.
Almost an hour gone. Messi, he is through, shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nantes are looking to go forward now. Hernandez. Oh, good-looking ball. De Ligt. Oh, no joy this time. Ball quality could be danger here. And through to the goalkeeper. Cafu, Guti, Rivaldo.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... Shevchenko! Goal! Nantes! And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution for North Korea, number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Nantes go into the lead.
10.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden,
24.
bang.
Number 38, number 41, substitution.
Sterling. And now the breakaway. And he's intervened well there. Lavia. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Romario. Now it's Totti. Cafu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a throw-in. Rudiger. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And that could have brought them level.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
That has not gone well. Totti. Now it's Schneider. Oh, played right into his path. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Nantes surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. Totti.
Nantes
probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Ferran Torres. Hernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez is flagged offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Totti. Lavia gets over and intercepts. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Cafu. And here's Romario. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Schneider.
Just the goalkeeper, and the finish! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's good vision.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Thinks one through, chips it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. And there's green grass ahead of him. Van Dijk. First quarter of an hour gone. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, great chance!
Shevchenko!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Akanji getting this one clear. Schneider. Has a look and plays it forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. That is good alertness. And it's Rivaldo. Figo. Nantes finding their passes. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Cafu. Chooses to go cross-field. Well read, nice interception. Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Oh no, what has happened here? Pedri!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Barcelona could counter here. Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, they can break here. Great ball if he can get there. Look at the space here. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And Shevchenko! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Can he put it away? Figo. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk cuts it out. Hernandez.
2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Figo. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu. Schneider. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Now it's Ronaldinho. Figo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Rivaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Koundé spots it and intercepts. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Shot could be on. Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Figo. Pedri. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
This might decent hit! Sticks it away! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's picked it up out wide. Makalele with the clearance. They want to be quick to recover this. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he cuts out the supply. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Schneider. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Now it's Messi. That looks a good ball through. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Schneider. And it's Guti. And it's Rivaldo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe hits one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Now it's Romario. Oh, that is a nice touch. Akanji gets across to intercept that.
Nantes showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's got away. And it's Sneijder. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, both sides.
He's got the shot away! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Koundé in with the challenge. Sneijder really struggling to influence the game. The great hit! He has done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Fourth official show. And that's it. Nantes pleasingly clever on